Hey guys, so today I am making beef vegetable soup, in other terms, beef caldo. So let's go ahead and get started. So your ingredients that you're gonna need is a beef chuck pot roast, cabbage. This is another form of like a squash. I think it's called like, I'm not even gonna try, guys, but yeah, that stuff. Potatoes, onion, and no, I still have not gotten my thing to hold my phone, so bear with me. A habanero, squash, cilantro, carrots, and then I cannot find my celery, but add celery and then add any other vegetable that you guys like. So this is really good for you to eat. However, this is also good if you're on your pre-op or in your liquid phase. What you would do is cook this for your family just like this, and then you're going to strain out all the ingredients, and then you just eat the broth from it. So let's go ahead and get started. So the very first thing on your chuck pot roast, you're going to brown it on both sides. And while this is getting hot and browning, don't use oil. You can if you want, but it produces its own oils. So that being said, I'm not using anything. I'm just going to let it brown. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and start cutting all my veggies, dicing them, and getting them ready for the stock. Also, you want to go ahead and start boiling your water. And that's what you're going to put your beef in. So go ahead and boil your water. Put your water to boil. Go ahead and start browning just both sides of your meat. And then as those two are doing that, then you're going to start dicing all your veggies that you are going to put in there. I am also going to add a can of corn and a can of green beans, okay? So I will be right back. Okay, so onions are done being chopped, so I am gonna go ahead and pour them in the water that is slightly boiling now. Again, bear with me because I'm doing it with one hand. My fault though. Oh yeah, guys, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. That way you guys get recipes daily. And then also, if you have any requests for me to cook anything, let me know. You can either text me, or my social media handles will be listed down below, and you can message me through there. Okay? Okay, guys, so my potatoes are done and diced. And again, dice them, cut them however you would like. There's no particular way that it's going to taste better. Just the size that you want. Totally up to you. Okay, the squash is ready, so I'm going to empty it into the pan now. I just flip the beef over. It browned on one side, so now I'm going to brown it on the other while I am finishing up chopping everything, and then I'll show you what to do. So my second set of squash is done being diced or being chopped or whatever. So now I'm going to empty this into the pan. So the cabbage is done, and now I'm going to empty it into the pan. Cilantro is done being chopped. Don't forget to save some for after as well. I just truly like a lot of cilantro. So I add some during the cooking process, and then I add a whole bunch after as well. So I always buy 2 to 3 bunches. And that's what I use in there. Carrots, I'm not going to cut them. I'm just going to leave them the size that they are. And I'm just going to pour the whole bag into the pot. And then just let them, just eat them like that. Because I just like chunky soup. So if you would like to dice them, cut them, whatever, split them in half, then do what is best for you and your family and make it comfortable for you. But I just like to pour the whole bag in there, just like this. And they are pretty tiny. They are about that size. So, yes, that's going to go all in there. And then I'm going to get my can of corn and my can of green beans, and I will add that the last 10 minutes of the caldo. And don't forget, this is still browning. So, I'm going to flip it over one more time, and then you'll see what happens next. Hold on just a second. Okay, so now I am going to flip this over, count to 30. And please, again, bear with me because I'm using one hand. And just a FYI, you guys, I totally forgot to tell you, please rinse all of your veggies that you put into your soup. Wash them, rinse them before you actually put them into your soup, okay? I think that was 30 seconds. One more 30 seconds, and then you're gonna go ahead and dump this in there. Okay, guys, I have just put the beef in there. So now you're gonna go ahead and get your spices, and the spices that you're gonna need is totally up to you. I know that this is beef soup, but I am going to use chicken stock and garlic powder, onion powder, cumin, and that is all I really put in there. So I will get all those spices together, and then I will be right back. So this is the chicken stock that I use, and yes, I know it's huge, but it's because I use it for everything. So I'm not a big salt person, so I don't add extra salt. I let this be the salt. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get a whole cap of this, and then you're gonna dump it in, so. Okay, so this is what you're gonna need. So I am going to put 2 tablespoons of onion powder, 3 tablespoons of cumin, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, and 1 full cap, this cap right here, 1 full cap of bullion, chicken flavor bullion. I usually have the naturals, but I am out, and so this is the next best thing, okay? So then you're gonna add all of that into your caldo, and once I am done, I will show you what it kind of looks like. Not that it matters. I mean, you're just pouring powder in there. But yes, I'll show you what it looks like. So I have put all the spices in here. This is what it looks like. Now we are going to mix it and cover it, and then just let it cook for about an hour, maybe. I like my stuff very, very soft, especially the meat. So I would just do an hour on low, maybe 2 hours if you're, just depending on your stove settings. But mine would be an hour, okay? And so, yeah. So I'm gonna put it on number 3, and I'm gonna put a top on top of it, and then that's it. And then let it sit for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours at the most. Now, all of this you can do in a crock pot and let it sit on low all day long while you're at work as well. So, yeah, that's it. And then I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And then if you have anything you want me to cook, let me know. Or anything you want me to turn into VSG, again, let me know. I'll put my social media handles on in the description, also with what is needed, the ingredients as well. Not the cooking instructions, but just the ingredients. That way you can see, you know, for all the meals, they'll always be in the description. So yes, I will see you guys tomorrow, and this is meal 2 down in the books. Yay!